Yeah, I like
So,
that shit.
speaking of Netflix, on this Wednesday, the Vince McMahon documentary is dropping. It's 6 parts. I think every episode is an hour or more.
Whew.
The whole
That's,
shit
that's
drops
crazy.
at one time. It's no like, oh, you get an episode this week or you get episode one day. Boom. Every episode drops this Wednesday.
It's a lot to watch.
WWE, I guess, is upset about it because WWE actually was not in favor of this. So this was Vince's idea initially. This was never their
Mm.
thing. Vince wanted to do this before he even got caught up and was in his Diddy spiral. So
That's
Vince
crazy.
basically, wanted to do
That's
this to
crazy.
like big up himself, and
Hmm.
then everything happened. It kind of was on the back burner, and then he got when he got back into power, he like really forced to make sure that this shit happened. Then he no longer is a part of the project. They had already did interviews and shit with him,
Hmm.
so shit is looking spooky. Essentially, like WWE doesn't have creative control of this documentary,
Hmm.
and neither does Vince. So Netflix is either going to help their cause with this new contract they just signed, giving WWE 5 billion, or that this 5 year deal will be the end of WWE on Netflix as we see it next week. Because yeah, if this documentary is wicked and makes WWE look crazy, I don't know how they're gonna be able to keep that working relationship beyond the contract.
I agree. That shit sounds crazy. It sounds crazy because yeah, I did not know WWE was not in favor of this. So it's
Me
like,
either. Yeah.
damn. So now I really gotta I gotta definitely have to watch it now. I was gonna
Oh,
watch it
D.
regardless, but I definitely have to watch it to see if Vince got said some shit that's probably going not necessarily well, throw WWE or TKO, whoever under the bus for a lot. Damn, I'm with it.
It's
I don't know.
it's
That's
crazy
drama.
too, because Eric Bischoff, the OG Eric Bischoff from WCW, he was saying that he got a request to be on the dock, and
Mm,
because of what the dock was supposed to be, he declined it. Because at the time he was not fucking with Vince. He's still not fucking
hmm.
with Vince, but like he really wasn't going to do it because he knew Vince was trying to big up himself. And then he saw the trailer, and there was an interview with him talking about because
Wow.
when Vince signed on to do this, he gave them access to all the library. So
Gotcha.
any old clip that's owned by WWE that talks about Vince, they could use in the doc.
Mm.
So Bischoff
I,
was like, I wonder what I said. Like,
I don't think Netflix is gonna railroad that shit. I do feel like they're gonna give a fair depiction of I feel like towards the like maybe I don't know how they're going to synchronize the episodes, but I'm guessing maybe towards the end of the episodes they're gonna probably show his downfall
yeah, like
and
the last
maybe
few. Hmm.
yeah, and not maybe not give too much detail, but give enough to show that oh he had a great rise and then he had this heyday and WWE they climax and eventually they started to boom 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 and is the cause of these are the issues what caused it. I don't I think that's what they're probably gonna do, especially now that they're gonna have WWE come on their network. Pause. So like that was crazy.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. And
Yo,
I'm the one
it's always something. No matter
I caught
where,
myself though.
no
I was
matter
quick on the
where,
draw though.
wow.
I
where
was
we are in
dumb
the
quick on
pod,
the
it's always something. That's crazy. Okay, go ahead, bro.
All I could think about was Triple H just walking in the office like, so who's next?
Hey, yo,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
but
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't think they're going to yeah railroad WWE like that wouldn't be in their best interest, especially when they throwing billions of dollars to have the show
Hmm.
pull up on their network. So I think it's going to be done in good taste. I think it's going to be a fair documentary that you probably see on TV. That because if
Hmm.
they did have WWE, I could see them really doing some crazy. ESPN 20 for 20,
The 30 for 30 shit?
30 for
Yeah.
30, that's a 20 for 20, 30 for 30 shit where they
Mm.
go crazy, but they got them on their network, so they won't I don't think they'll go crazy like that,
You
to
know
be
what?
honest.
It's strange though, right? Like I agree with Shanor, but at the same time, I'm confused. So WWE is tight. They don't want this actually to come out. They must have already seen it and they not fucking with it.
Mm.
So, but then they didn't interview Janelle Grant or anyone like on her side to get her side of the story for this documentary. So what's WWE tight about?
I don't think
Mm.
they've
You see what I'm
seen it.
saying?
I don't think they've seen
No,
it.
bro.
You think they seen? I
Yeah,
don't. They have no.
100%.
They have
Yes, you do.
no. Because I feel like they have no jurisdiction over it. So they
No,
might have heard a few things going into it,
nah, just
but
because they don't have creative control, like not having creative control is one thing. But because they in business, I'm pretty sure they have already. I'm pretty sure like Triple H, Stephanie, Nick Khan, like the higher ups in WWE have already seen this doc, bro.
Mm.
Because then how would they be able to react about? They basically don't want this to come out.
you're probably right. I'm saying they was probably reacting like, shit, we don't know what's in it. So they might be nervous, like, oh, we don't know how they made the film, how it's structured, what light is gonna paint on the company. So maybe that's why they mad.
I mean,
But
that's
if you
like me
feel like
saying
they
he
seen
ain't
it,
know that Diddy had 178 dildos and 1,000 bottles of lube in his crib. Mace would have been the first one to tell us, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he a freaky dude. So yeah, I think when somebody's that close to the situation, they already know.
Mm.
So,
I don't
but
know.
yeah, so
I
Wednesday,
gotta watch it.
I'm gonna try to at least see two of the episodes on Wednesday. I'm gonna try to
Mm.
keep it to two. But yeah, that shit spooky, spooky.
It's drama.
Yeah,
It's drama.
I'm shook.